Today I want to talk about how we manage our egg-laying chickens. So first, what you're going to see behind me here is our mobile chicken coop. It's essentially, well, it is an old hay wagon, which we built a coop on top of. The overall structure of the coop are cattle panels that are arched over top. We have a tarp over top of that. It's a UV treated tarp, so it's going to last for years, and will provide them protection from the weather, as well as, since it's white, it's going to keep them cool. It looks, when you look at it from the outside, it looks like it's very top heavy, but all the weight is down at the deck there. I've got roosting bars that are built in there, plenty of space for everybody. We've added roosting bars as we got more chickens in there, but it is plenty of space for everybody, especially considering that they only spend the night in there. The rest of the time they're out here on the pasture, going through, hunting for bugs, and spreading manure out there from themselves. We've got rollout nest boxes in there. If you are somebody who has chickens and you don't have a rollout nest box, you are definitely missing out. Though they keep the eggs extremely clean, and they keep other hens from pecking and cracking other people's eggs while they're in there. One of the things that we also have with this coop, I've got a water system that is integrated into the hay wagon. So I keep an IBC tank on the back that we never fill up more than 50 to 100 gallons in there at any given time. That's mostly because of the rate of consumption of the chickens. So if we had any more in there, the water would start to get old by the time they drank through it all. So what I've got is I've got the tank here. I've got it attached with a fitting that takes it down to the size of a hose. And I've got a 6-foot leader hose that then comes underneath onto another attachment that is a female end that is part of a 1.5-inch water line. Which is actually something that we get from our local produce supply store that we actually generally use for our drip tape setup for our greenhouse area. We have these chicken nipples on here where you can see they've figured it out. All they've got to do is they peck at it, and as they peck on it, more water comes out, and they drink from there. And in fact, so do my kids. They're not supposed to, they get told not to, but they do that. So while the chickens are out here, they're hunting around. They come through 3 days behind our cows. We move our cows to a new paddock every single day, and then the chickens move 3 days behind them to a new paddock every day. They find those cow patties, they spread them out, they spread that goodness of the fertilizer out across the pasture. They add their own, and so it creates cleaner pastures as well as faster grass regrowth on those pastures. So we are able to increase our carrying capacity of our land. Other than that, you know, we have an electric netting that we use here. We don't free range them because we want to be able to control where they're at. One of the reasons why we do use the netting is because if we were to free range them, they would start to get familiar with all the areas. We don't move them far enough that they wouldn't become familiar with all the trees and everything around them. But we use the coop as their one focal point of what they are familiar with, and then the fence keeps them around there, and so they do get moved every day. We have no issues with predators and very little issue with escapees. We do occasionally get escapees, but we get them right back in because they're generally trying to get back in. If this is something that you are interested in, if you're trying to do something like this on your own, one thing that you do need to remember, they're going to try to roost on that running gear every night. So the first couple nights that you're out here, they will try to roost there. But if you come out for the first few nights, they will get trained. We're actually in the process of training some new recently introduced hens into the population, and they've been trying to roost there at night, but generally it takes three to 5 days to get them to learn. If you get them in there every night, eventually they'll start going in and roosting every night. So if you stay tuned for the next couple of minutes, we're going to show you the process for how we both tear down and set up the fence, as well as move the coop to a new spot every day. Again, thanks for watching. If you have any questions or comments, please feel free to let us know.